Good afternoon, Bob from Trade Genius here. It's the 21st of December, and really interesting day. Actually, a really good day for our trades. Even though nat gas was down a little bit, some really positive things happened on the equity side with natural gas heavy companies. So I think maybe the the selling is going to abate here soon. And then on the just basically the day trading side of it is the day trading money machine performed extremely well again. And so depending on when you were up this morning to start trading it is there was a sell signal on the charts from 2:30 in the morning my time, and I was not awake, and so once I awoke, I bought this arrow here and got in essentially at $2.60, and I wrote it up for, actually was stopped out at 264, which is what I want to make day trading the futures anyway every day. And so then we had this pop and then blew right down this big candle here, which got bought back some, and then we had a sell signal until the market closed, and then we got a buy signal into the evening. And then I did not take this one short, but I did take this one long again, trailing 3 cents, looking for a 4-cent profit. And that way tomorrow I don't have to worry about day trading for my dinner. So it worked out very well, and it behaved really well. The report was extremely bullish. They're just drawing the storage right out. I think there's a game of chicken going on. There's tax law selling and probably Christmas, and they figured we're not going to buy anything. We'll see if they can keep driving the price down. It did make a 5-day low again, and then that got pushed up, and then it made a higher low. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. But tax law selling ends on Tuesday, and the rollover ends on Thursday. So we'll see if we could start getting a bit into the new year. So, but it only will affect you if you're in UGAS and UNG. If you're not in any of those two, the other equity trades that involve natural gas were up, and they were up quite a bit today. I'll get to that in a second. So going over into crypto land, I just want to show you something, is that we have software for that too. And the reason why Phil and I wrote the software is for people who like to trade and not hodl their positions. Is that, this is we have a day signal, we have an hourly signal, depending on how you want to trade things. Is that so when I'm swinging a position here, I'm usually looking at the hourly, and then we're looking at here to start off with BCH. I actually caught this move, even though it's it's a civil war issue. I know big cash is not long for this world, but I took a shot at it, and it was a really nice trade. And so and I got out. You follow the exit signal. In fact, I got out through blew through the top linear regression line and went back in, and I'm done with Bcash, hopefully the rest of my life. But I just want to show you other things too. Those have Bitcoin. Okay, so we had an exit signal way back here, okay, on the 17th, and like I said, it just keeps you out of trouble for some of these retracements. And we had this big move down here that got bought back, and I'm expecting at any point here we'll be getting another buy signal to turn back higher. And this rejection here was rejected the 20,000, and then we finally got the signal. Let me see if I can just make it so we could see it. So you can see it here. Okay, so we had a long here, an exit here, and now we're coming back here, and then we'll just catch the next buy. And that's just how I like to trade. And the ones that you see on my watch list, I trade out of Poloniex. Different strokes for different folks. People trade against Satoshis. That's fine with you, but the signal works regardless. And I'm just showing you how it works. And so, not being in my trading account, worrying about what Bitcoin's doing because I got an exit signal, I'm just going to wait for the buy signal and enjoy it. And if you notice here, Dash, which I don't trade, but it also gave a sell signal too. So Dash is on an exit right now. Ethereum's on an exit right now. I caught this move and then I've not been in it again. Okay, Litecoin, I think this is when Charlie Lee decided to commit suicide by announcing he sold everything he owned. You know, so I don't think his timing was too good here, but it blew up and blew out. I traded Litecoin, but way below these prices here, so I haven't been in it for a while. But again, we got an exit sign on that too, and it looks like it's continuing down. So no swing on Litecoin yet. Okay, Neo. I don't trade Neo, but I put it up there because it's a coin that I have to start getting more familiar with, because I like the fact that it pays out a crypto version of a dividend. So, but that's sitting on an exit at the moment as well. NXT, I do trade NXT. So I bought this move here, but I'm not sure why the signal didn't fire. Sometimes it does it. I'm not sure why it didn't signal anything. So, but anyway, there was a beautiful move here, and I basically caught it from 90 cents to 131, and I got out. But I did have to understand why the exits and the signal's not firing on it. But good trade. We have an exit also on Stellar, drifting down, still holding support here on the moving average though. And Monero, got a sell signal on that one as well to exit. I don't stay short on any of these because you don't really want to short cryptos unless you really know what you're doing. But it's an exit. You would have got out at 461. You would have saved yourself $70 worth of grief. Okay, Ripple. Ripple's the only one that's still on the long, and they're marketing it for all it's worth at the moment. So that's probably why they're doing it. But if you're in it, I would expect you're going to see a sell signal here sometime pretty quickly. And Verge got a sell signal on it at the moment too. And same with Zcash. And back to the top. Now what I will say is that for this system here is that we just finished creating an alert for it too, so it's not just on the indicator. I'm getting that from one of my programming partners here tonight, so I'm going to load it up, see how it works, and see if we can do multiple alerts. I've heard mixed signals on if you can trade the have an alert on a window that's not open or not. So I'm going to check in all that. But for those who are already a client of ours, and anybody that's a client of ours till the end of the year, that's what I was saying is we're adding some capability to the system next year. So anybody that becomes a customer now, we're gonna be able to get this enhancement, and I got one more coming too, a faster day trading signal too. That I'm getting that code tonight as well. I'm gonna test that one out next week. But anybody that's going to be a crypto client of ours going into next year is going to be able to get access to that software as a client of ours. So unless you buy the software, and then it's then you get that indicator for all time. But if you're just if you're a signal service guy and you got that as part of the signal service, as long as you remain a client, you'll get access to the to all these softwares. So, but you gotta make a decision for the end of the year. So pretty exciting stuff. They test out extremely well. All have really good profit indicators. None of them are unacceptable, no matter what coin that we've been trading. And so we're pretty excited that we think we've gotten a good system here for people to trade. And so that's it. So that's good news number 2. And then on the equity side, just a really fantastic day for me, even though I still own UGAS, and that didn't really do so hot. The other things I had just overwhelmed it. And so let me go in and look at the maximums here. So AEM is still just trucking along. It broke through now, and we'll see now if it'll settle in or if it's going to just keep on going. But the miners are starting to look very interesting. Okay, AG, I want this to come back down to here, but here would be ideal. and then I'll be loading up the bus on First Majestic. BCRX, we're in the trade, and it's just kind of futzing around, and I'd love for it to pop, get to the top of this channel so I can cash out again like we did before. Dust, like I said, I think dust is going to keep on falling, and so we'll look for the next pull back higher, and then we'll put some puts on in January. Okay, here's Ego. We're in Ego, pretty flat on that right at the moment. FCG, just an explosion today in the natural gas index fund. Okay, so this is my biggest position, 4,000 shares, and it just rocketed it. So, like I said, I've been expecting this move. Now we'll see if we get any higher here, and sell some calls against, or I may reduce my size on it. So I'm just watching my indicator right now, but it looks good. I mean, look at this move. Moved up basically almost $1.50, $1.60 in 2 days. So just incredible move. And that's telling me, these are natural gas heavy companies that, they won't be moving up. People think natural gas prices are going to keep falling. So there's a game going on with natural gas itself. GDX, we talked about dust already. Here's GG, just cranking along. I'm expecting it to pop up to here, and then I'll be moving my stop up on it. GLD, a little flattish here towards the end of the day. Everybody's been expecting this thing to crash down again. I'm not too sure at this point. I think just how the equities confounded people last year, I think commodities are going to confound people this year. I think the dollar is going to weaken against commodities, and I think commodities are going to really roll. Okay, here's nickel. It's moving along nicely too. I'm not in this trade, but it did flash long, and I pointed it out. And if you're in it, probably almost time to be able to take some profit on it. Okay, here's cold. Like I said, we just need one big day up in natural gas, and cold will be in the 30s. Okay, here's MUX. We got into MUX today. We had a buy stop on it, so it got us in automatically. And boom, it was up 4% today. Noble. This one I said this is one of the natural gas companies. Look at this rocket ship today. SALJ starting to hit against the downtrend line here. I'd love for this to come back and touch here and then move back higher again. I want to get back into SILJ. Not in it. Okay, SPY. We're gonna be able to well, for sure, our credit spread is gonna be perfect tomorrow. It will expire worthless, which means 100% profit to us. SWN, we got in SWN yesterday, and nice pop on it today, and I went into it with options, so it was really good, up 300 on it. Okay, Tahoe, we're in Tahoe. It's tracing there along this VWAP here, so I expect for it to pop up out of here. My goal is to have it hit 5. Okay, UGAS, we talked natural gas already. Okay, oil still in this tight rectangle here. I'm not sure what it's going to do, but it's getting overbought without a new high, so we'll see if it starts drifting down. UVXY, didn't really look at it at all today. Probably for the rest of the year I won't either. And then I think be chance to keep an eye on the biotech here to see if it's worth a shot long again. And then this is another one we got into today and profitable on is DRD. And let's see, and that's pretty much it on our side. I'm going to do a report again later tonight on some other miners that it looks like they're all ready to start breaking out. I think we have probably one more push down to go, but they're anticipating something. So they'll probably try to scare out the first wave guys, and then I'll go in heavier on the second wave. And just so people know, people that are in my trading room, I flashed my my portfolio to them, so I showed them. And so not many people do that. so people know what I'm holding, how profitable those positions are, and how much I'm putting at risk. And so if you're interested in trading with us, we got some great specials. If you want the crypto software is going to be enhanced incredibly in the next week or two. And if you buy now, those enhancements will be for those who made the commitment to us. And then the day trading money machine just simply works. And it's a nice way to earn a living, just not worrying about what tomorrow brings, but you wake up fresh every day. And then the equity trades are starting to pop nicely now too. So if it wasn't for you guys, I would have had probably a tremendous instead of a very good December. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'll probably do some weekend stuff, and I'll probably on Saturday do a couple of things. I'll definitely do a minor report sometime between now and then, so you guys have something to chew on. But I think January is the minors, and I'm still very bullish on natural gas. We just have to get through this one guy that keeps selling it, and once they get tired of that, then I think it's going to explode. So anyway, you guys have a good one, and Merry Christmas, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.